Ben Wedge, good to see you. Good morning from Ohio. Good morning from coastal Virginia. Good to see you. Hopefully everything is going well in your neck of the woods. We had all that really rough weather 2 days ago, and the water is still going down here. But all in all, very strange storm. I've never seen purple lightning before. It was weird, and that wind really picked up. And we did some time lapsing on there, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what that camera caught. Anyway, this morning, sitting there working on an old piece of wood from an old peach tree, making a little spoon from it, and doing some sanding, and then we'll work on the bowl a little bit. Gonna have some pretty neat colors when it finally gets all sanded and stained and sealed. And chilly morning here. It's about 36 Fahrenheit. It's not cold, but not bad. Not bad. We have a few of our projects soaking up in the sealant. Let's see, I'll turn it like that real quick. Here in a little bit, we'll take that on and see what's going on. All right. What's a good way to get started in woodworking? Watch videos. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Heidi. Yeah. Decide what type of woodworking you want to do, whether it's carving a spoon or lathe work or something, and then research out some channels that specialize in your particular interest, and work up a plan of what type of stuff you might need, equipment, and what's your eventual overall goal. If you want to do like spoon carving or some other type of work in there, JA. Spoon carving, like hook knives, coping saws. Let's see here. We got sloids. Just little basic tools and stuff, and then if you're interested in something like a table. Okay, well you probably definitely want maybe a table saw, um, stuff like that you can make long cuts and stuff. You definitely want a way to be able to sand stuff and everything. Whether you want to do it by hand or mechanical table, I'd say you'd probably want something more mechanical. That can do a lot more work faster. Something like this, spoons. I mean, you can go mechanical if you want to, but to me, it's just I find it more relaxing just to do it by hand. Here's what they call a detail knife. Makes you make, just like it says, detail cuts on your spoon. Needle files. These are sanding blocks. You can get these off Amazon for just a couple dollars, $2, and they come in different grits. Just not a whole lot of money at all. Probably less than $100. To get into something like this. Now, a table. It'd be a few hundred, I would think, if you want to do some mechanical sanding and table saws and stuff like that. And then you got to take stock of what kind of space you have. Is it something that you don't really have a dedicated workshop? You have like a garage or something like that, or a little shed. You might want to consider stuff that's more portable, where it can be taken out in the yard. Let's see who else is here real quick. All right. Heidi, how are you? How's everything out on the other end of the country? You can see where this one, this that was right at the center of the tree there, and then it went out. You can see the main part of the trunk here went deeper in. All right, let's turn it like this. Let's see if we can't get some of this. So you get little high spots like this, and this is where little detail knives come in handy. Kind of gently take it down. Don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. And just keep looking at it until you're satisfied with the shape of it. Lance, how you doing, man? Doing well, thanks so far. No snow here. No snow, really. Oh my goodness, we've gotten 4 snows. 3 of them were kind of like what I call honorable mention snows, but that last one, oh my goodness. I don't know whether you saw that bird bath video where there was like 10, 12 inches of snow on top of the bird bath. But we had, let's see, Wednesday, I guess it was, we had a really bad storm. Tornado warnings, severe thunderstorms. And of all things, purple lightning. I've never seen purple lightning before, but I had, like I said, had a Osmo Action camera set up, and here later on today we'll take a look at what it caught. But man, oh man, it dumped a ton of water. It sure did, and a lot of stuff, trees and stuff got damaged, and I had standing water in the yard for a good chunk for the last day or so. But today is supposed to be like 53 Fahrenheit, partly to mostly cloudy here. Oh my goodness, Jay. Australia then, okay. Oh my goodness. Well, be safe, man. I think I'd seen mention of that. Yeah, we get hurricanes here on the U.S. East Coast too. Our season is May to November. That's when we usually catch them. Not a pleasant time, I agree. All right. Brisbane. All right. Y'all down Australia, you guys are what, swinging from winter into what, spring, right? Where we're what, about 2 weeks away from sliding into spring. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Gonna be some pretty neat colors once it's all sanded down, like that seam of wood right in there. Pretty cool. We got ourselves our little hook knife. All right. I don't know whether y'all can hear that woodpecker out there or not. About a half hour ago, I cleaned the bird bath out, new water, put seed out for them. Didn't take them very long, the squirrels and the birds, to find everything. Matter of fact, they were probably sitting out there watching me. Let's see here. Dad Cars, how's everything, man? Yet summer here. I'm sure I've got a number of subscribers that are from Australia, and they've all been describing just how hot it has been, and they're looking forward to a cool down. Dad, how you doing? Good to see you. Carved a little spoon out of a piece of old fruit wood, and we've had these soaking. Let's see if I can't move y'all a little bit so we can see a little bit better. But I've had this stuff soaking in the sealant, and I'm gonna let them stand there for just a little bit longer. It's starting to really get some nice colors. Oh yeah, looking good. Mineral oil and food safe. Lower Michigan, listen. You absolutely love your custom spoon. I've been enjoying using it in the live stream yesterday, and we tried goulash. It performed well. That's awesome, man. And like I was telling everybody yesterday, we're toying with a different type of design. The type of spoons we've been building for a long time are things that, will fit in your pocket, that will survive a hike or anything like that. But been toying with a design, similar to this, that can be used both as spoon and spatula, but the profile will be much thinner. That way, it'd be easier to get in and out of your mouth, so to speak. Yeah, but sitting there carving things by hand, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, that's the idea behind these things. This spoon is real similar to the one you have, and made for the same type of wood and stuff. But this guy ain't gonna crack. It's not gonna break. You can take it on a march or anything else, and probably not knock somebody in the noodle with it. Yeah, but anyway, that's awesome. Yeah, I tried to watch some of the live yesterday. Did my Jimmy Boy official ferro rod? It has not. It has not. But I am on the lookout for it. Dad says I made a spoon with a ram head on top of it, and mahogany. Ooh, that sounds awesome, man. You got a Dad. You have videos of your work? Oh, come on, drop over the channel and tell me where it is, and I'll come and visit you. I always love seeing other people's work. But this one right here, it's been more like a kid, making the profile just a little bit less thick here on the head, and kind of experiment with the type of crank and stuff. You see, like where's this one? This one was a pain. Yeah, I thought it was gonna break, but it didn't. All right, Baron the Boss Lady, good to see you, man. You should fire it up in a live stream when you can. I will. I definitely will. As soon as this foul weather lets up, we'll start doing a lot of things. Yeah. So how's everything up your neck of the woods there, Bear? Anyway, but at least have this stuff here, the sealant. We'll let it maybe 1 or 2 more days, and we got a scoop, coffee scoop that it's been in there a while, letting it get that nice deep soak, that color, making it look like it's ancient. Well, this wood is actually ancient. And peachy. All right, man. Yeah, y'all feel free to, tell them if you got a live or a video you want to drop and want people to come visit you, feel free to share. I've got no problem with that. Dixie Cuddles, good morning, watching and getting ready for work. Awesome, man. What got you into woodworking? Well, was telling a story a while back. I'll be 65 in November, and back 1965-ish, 5 years old, I had an uncle, great uncle, that he did this kind of stuff. Just would grab wood from the wood line and make spoons and bowls and everything else. And that's pretty much how I got into it. Then, of course, um, I joined the Marine Corps, spent some years there, then almost 28 years in the U.S. Postal Service, and then finally in November I retired, or no, November of 22 I retired, and that's about what I do all the time, man. Just goofing all. All right, man. Let's see, Heidi's. Hey, hit that like. I appreciate that, Heidi. My backyard science. Oh, that is food safe mineral oil and coffee grounds. Yeah, that way, if you ever get one of these spoons or something like that, or want to use something like that, it's not poisonous to you. Thanks, Key. Appreciate it, man. Love to see you. Jamie says, I'm going to be doing a live stream from the hot tent Saturday morning at 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Open invitation to all good friends that are in Dave's community. Please come join us, and we'll be doing the same. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. The other night when you had that problem with the air vents and stuff, I've had that happen too before, man. You'd be like, all right, what am I doing wrong? The wood is dry. I done put like 3 or 4 fire starter things in there. What's going on? And then finally you realize, shoot, either the damper is closed or the air vents are closed or something. Skeeter, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, Bear says, I've got a long form video coming out today where I use a Neotech chainsaw to carve it. Oh, well, that ought to be interesting. That ought to be really cool, man. All right, so y'all drop on over to Bear and the Boss Lady's channel, and remember Jamie's channel. And y'all see Heidi in here. She really makes some seriously really nice videos and stuff. I really enjoy watching them. So, all right, let's do some sanding in here. Yeah. Here's a little coffee scoop that we worked on the other week, a few weeks back actually, and it's drying, and then we'll give it another sanding. The wood was so moist. It gets so humid here on the coast but it ought to be some pretty neat colors. You can see where a little limb came in. All right. See, Bear says, I gotta act like I'm working. You guys have a good day. Awesome, man. Take care, man. Lower Michigan, they call me, otherwise known as AK Jimmy Boy. Yeah, that's right. They call me Jimmy Boy. Jimmy Boy, yep. Yeah, I was walking around the other day singing your song, man. They call me Jimmy Boy. But yeah, I think these little short vertical lives, man, they really kind of help us reach out to a bunch of people. Food forest permaculture. Good to see you. Yes, we do have like 56 earthlings in here. Yes, we do. Like I say, if you're just joining us and you've got a video coming up live or something like that, feel free to mention it in the feed here. So double tap the screen to like the channel. It's free. Thank you for your support. Awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Everything in here is free. Just click the watch button and you are having fun. Here's a piece of wood that's been slowly working. It has got so much moisture in it, and I don't want to force it until it dries up some. But it's got a bunch of spalting in it, so we'll give that And here's a coffee scoop we started the other, I think, a couple weeks back. Same thing, just a stick that fell out of a tree. But it's got so much moisture in it, letting it dry out some so we don't break it. It'll come off in big old clumps. Yeah. See, Simon says, do you usually sand your spoons? I always hurt the knife edge. Well, I'll tell you the truth, I've sanded them. I've used a rock to burnish them. Other times, you know, I've wanted it to have that kind of rough look, you know. Just let the detail knife finish it up. But I'm always trying different things and stuff. So Jamie says, I feel like my good friend Dave is going to get thousands of views. Please stay in here for a few hours. Well, we're going to be in here for about another maybe 40 minutes or so. I'm going to try to get out there and finish these raised bed planters as soon as I get out there. But we're up to our ears in mud and stuff. So, yeah, burnishing definitely has a really neat effect to it. And I have done a bunch of stuff like that. You know, I've seen videos where people say that sanding them is a mistake, or just leaving a knife finish is a mistake. They should always burnish. But, you know, to me, it's just whatever it is you want to do and however you want to do it. You know, if you achieve a certain look and you like it. And, Dad, I appreciate that, man. I will come visit you sometime today. Yep. I try to return that favor just as fast as I can, because like I'm sure like everybody else, I end up getting sidetracked. And all right, let's see here. Well, we got way before monetization. That's true. That's true. And we both have companion Facebook channels. Dave Collier Camping on the Facebook side, and the Lower Michigan channel on the Facebook side. And I think we're tied up with about 4 or 5 other channels that are pretty decent size. So there's a bunch of friends for you to meet. And on both of our Facebook sides, you feel free to share your videos from YouTube or anything else. But yeah, definitely way before monetization. And here our little world continues to grow. Bunch of new awesome friends to meet. All right, let's take a look here at this side here. Right there. Let's get our detail knife and gently flatten that out. And anybody's ever done this, they'll tell you, do not put a lot of force. Because two things could happen. One, you can break your project or cut yourself. Just gently finesse it, if that's the right word. I don't know whether any of y'all ever watched that channel, Desert Drifter, Andrew Cross. Anyway, I saw on YouTube a little earlier this morning that he passed away. He was returning from a video shoot and got rear-ended at a high rate of speed. It's been like on life support now for several weeks. I think I saw where he passed away. You've been trying to do the best work at image recognition. Well, yeah, that's always the way to do it, man. See, Lower Michigan, and I want to take a brief moment to thank the algorithm for doing their very best work and finding right people for my friend. I appreciate that too, man. Yeah, because it's definitely a different crew of people that will sit there and watch, you know, somebody carve a spoon, and then yet another different special group of people that'll, you know, spend some time in a hot tent with us. So, all right, the algorithm has took a notice of my voice recognition. I think I just got to get my image down. What do you think, Dave? Well, Jamie, I think that you are building a very unique persona, so to speak, as we all do, and it's your hat and your voice and your mannerisms and your always happy demeanor is, I'd say, it's definitely part of it. You know, Simon says it's unbelievable how thin you can carve green wood and still keep the strength. Yeah, it is. Or even this hard seasoned wood, you can really push the envelope. You really can. And like I said, for a long time, what I've been building is stuff like this. And the whole idea behind that was, okay, campers, hikers, you can put this in your pocket, your backpack, and it's going to be still alive when you get there. Now I'm kind of experimenting with lower, slimmer profiles, and we've been messing around with the templates and seeing just how thin we can get things and still maintain strength. So Jamie says, I'm definitely trying to do my best work, and I appreciate the algorithm for sure, and let's keep the faith in my friends. So cheers to Dave and the algorithm. Well, cheers to you too there, Jimmy boy. I appreciate it so much, and it was an honor to have you use the spoon in that awesome meal of ravioli, man. We must have an awful lot in common, because that sounds exactly like what I would do, Instead of, but then I've made some pretty complex meals in the tents and stoves and stuff over the years. So, but ravioli, I hear you. Hormel chili, bean with bacon soup, uh, frozen pizzas, you name it. We've tried a little bit of everything. All right, I appreciate the great gift from my good friend Dave with a mustard seed of hope. We'll be planting seeds of faith in the. Awesome, man. Yep, we'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, a moment ago there was like 56 people in the room, so I mean that tells you that there's people that like what we're doing, and I certainly enjoy having all of you here. And I try to, every comment you make, I try to hit like and heart and make a little something or other. Thank you so much. And then I try to get over to your channel. I was telling Jamie the other day, I probably spend as much, if not more, time watching other people's videos than I actually do making my own stuff. But to me, if you're going to spend the time with me, I'm going to try to get over there and spend a little bit of time with you. All right. Birdie's trying to tell me something. But I know a number of people have asked questions about these sanding blocks, and here's just get one that's not ever been used. So if you got a project that you think a sanding block would be, because you can cut these, wash these things, wash them off, and everything else. But they come in different grits. They're real easy to handle. Yeah, makes it where you can really put some steady, even pressure on things. Here, Birdie, he's in. Something's got him all interested. Let's see what's going on out there real quick here. Oh, okay. That squirrel got up in the bird feeder tube. That squirrel's probably telling him, hey, Dave, go out there and tell him. Go on there, squirrel. Let the birds have some food, man. We've done a live with the camera looking at the bird feeders too. See, Jamie says you're doing amazing work on the spoons and teaching people how to do what they do. I tell you, there's a lot of people that have expressed interest that they didn't think they could do carve a spoon, and anybody can. It's just it's not really anything super technical. Find yourself a piece of wood that's got some structure to it. Cut yourself out a little template. This particular one is like a bit bigger than a tablespoon. Make it out of cardboard where it's got some heft to it. Then lay it in there, trace it down with a black magic marker, the outline. Then break out your coping saw. Of course, scroll saw will do it too if you want to do mechanical stuff like that. And then Appreciate that there, food forest permaculture. And then do your thing, and to guarantee it's just like it starts feeding your mind as to, okay, well, if I do this, I do that, and then like JA was saying, what do you recommend? Watch, research out channels that do this kind of thing, and watch, half dozen people what they do and how they do it. So, Lower Michigan, I have to go back to work right now. I'm blessed and prayer for amazing people to show up. Have a great day from Jimmy Boy. All right, man. Take care. I'll let you know when that package gets here. All right, here. Yep, please keep this live stream going as long as possible today. Thank you, my friend. All right, Peaceful Des, how you doing? Good morning. Just woke up and first live I've caught you in a very long time. I've been doing them in the morning time. Out here in the workshop and stuff like that. This is my favorite kind of live right here, that I can actually be doing something, and it's easier on the old bod instead of sitting there for a good while. But this is where we've been hiding out, me and Lower Michigan and all those nice folks, and making spoons and bird videos and building raised bed planters, and yeah. But I usually try to do these, like Monday through Friday, but not every day, depending upon the weather or what's going on and stuff. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, good morning. All right, and this is something that I like to do, and for those of you just coming in, we've been working on, let's turn you on a little bit, some of the other spoon projects we've been working on. We got it up in our food safe sealant, and there's some old coffee grounds in there that gives it that dark color. Leave them in there another day or two, let them really get sealed up and stuff. And like I said, this is a food safe type of thing. All right, appreciate that there, Des. And I usually try to hold these lives to about 1 hour. Because whether you're watching it on the phone or sitting on your chair, it's I don't know about y'all, but I get a little stiff. Gonna get out and walk around, move around and stuff, and hence that's why these type of lives is something I had been wanting to do for a really long time, is these kind of lives. And just like Lower Michigan, on occasion we've set things up in the hot tent, done lives inside of it, and that is a mineral oil. It's a food safe mineral oil. Have I ever carved? I have never done a bowl. I do not have a lathe. I would love to have one, and maybe one day we'll do that. So, yeah, I appreciate that, Des. But this is just something I enjoy doing. Shop's not really all that big, and I've been planning on making it a little bit bigger, to accommodate, just a bit moving around and stuff. But, yeah. Yes, I mean, you can find, like Amazon, just type in mineral oil, food safe. Um, you'll see mineral oil pop up, linseed oil, and there's a couple other things that are food safe. Yeah, like I said, if you ever you do something like this and you ever have an intention of using it, you don't want to put all that weird stuff up in there, because it'll just kind of weep out. And then, as your wood kind of starts to discolor some and everything, and, wash it down pretty good, and then reapply some oil to it. Let it dry. It'll last forever. I mean, these spoons, if I finish them and they sit there and I seal them up, they'll probably be here for a really long time. I know a couple people say you ought to get one of those, like a branding iron or something like that, and put your name in there. But maybe one day. I enjoy just doing this, and to me, it's easier to talk about something you like doing than sitting there trying to force yourself to talk about something that you know. Have you ever done giveaways on spoons? I have not, but what me and Jamie did is, because this is wood, I have to keep it inside of the U.S. Um, if you want to trade something, and that's what he sent me a handmade ferro rod type of a thing. So you know, if you want to do something like that, you know, you want to trade something, you've made something. I mean, I don't care whether it's a pot holder or whatever like that. If it's something you truly feel good about, what your work and stuff, send it to me and we'll work things out, man. Yeah, indeed, walnut, tongue, hemp, all good, especially if you let them dry in the sunlight. That's very true. And I have a lot of these stuffs, I'll put them outside in the morning time as soon as the sun and the wind starts blowing. Uh, just let them dry up, and then make sure that it's all sealed up. Look at it after it's dried for that day or so, and if it looks like it could stand a little bit more, then let's see here. Let's take our little hook knife here. Looking good so far. No devastating breaks or cracks or anything else, but generally I can fix a crack. And what I'll do is I'll save the sawdust from the projects, put it in this bag, and then if I got a crack or a hole developed, I'll get a little bit of wood glue and a toothpick and just pack the hole, and um, put sawdust in it and sand it down, and you won't even tell there was a problem. All right. It's pretty cool how you can see how the tree went, about like that, and then went in an upward angle like this. Hey, a woodpecker out there. Let's see what's going on out here real quick. Yeah. Squirrels out there having a ball, man. But, and do I run them off? No, I don't. I let them eat. There's always more food. That wind is whipping pretty good out there. I don't know whether y'all can hear it or not. All right. Man, we've got 14 thumbs up, and we've got 22 people in the room. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me here in the workshop, and we are at the 40-minute mark. Sound like somebody racing out there. Back out there. Yeah, we're getting there. Still a little bit more yet. We'll turn this thing about like that. these little angles and stuff. I will take a little needle file. Get all that roughage out of there. And we'll turn it around like this. Yep, don't put too much pressure on it. Just, I have sanded them down to they're absolutely smooth, and other times I'll leave it where you can definitely tell that somebody handworked it. And see, Heidi says, "Have a good day, man." All right, appreciate it. Take care. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with me. I've always preferred, rounded edges compared to flat, square. All right. Food, forest permaculture. I was wondering what to do with all the wood on the beach here, man. You've inspired. Oh man, that beach wood. I mean, I bet that would make some pretty stuff, man. Whether you're making spoons or a bowl or anything else, man. Once you get it to dimension and sand it down and stuff, and you put some sealant color in and research out what it is that you like, whether you like a darker color or a lighter color. That would really look cool. Yeah, if you got access to that kind of wood, man, I would go for it, man. All right. I sure would. Yeah. When you do that, yeah, make sure you tag me. That way I can see it too, man. A lot of really excellent craftspeople. It is. You don't really know you're a crafts person because I don't know. I really don't consider myself a specialist or anything. I'm just an old dude in a workshop carving spoons. All right, let's get our file here. Work on this a little bit. Like I said, not too hard. A little high spot right there. Yep. Like I said, take it easy. Don't try to force your cuts. Because one or two things going to happen. You'll hurt yourself. And these detail knives, man, they're diabolical. Just like the hook knife. You get your finger sandwiched up between it and a piece of wood. So. And we are getting there. Garden season is coming up on us here in this part of the world and everything. I imagine further south from Virginia here is probably all you guys are getting. Let's see, food forest permaculture. Lots of wood from all over the Pacific comes from here in the Vancouver. Okay, excellent, man. I look forward to seeing that, man. We're about as far away from each other as you can get. I'm on the Atlantic Ocean, Virginia. Look on your map, you see Norfolk, Virginia. Look across the harbor there, you'll see Newport News, and that's where I'm at. The Atlantic Ocean's about 6 miles to the east of here. Awesome. I look forward to seeing that. Imagine if I went out on the beach too, might be able to find some of that kind of wood that we're talking about. So, Harley, 1969. Good day. Hello from Albuquerque. Well, greetings from coastal Virginia, near Norfolk, Virginia. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Still kind of early out your way, isn't it? What time is it here? It is, what, 8:05? So you're, what, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours? Good. So far, no major breaks or anything, or even openings, so to speak. All right. I am carving a spoon made out of an old piece of peachwood, and let's see, I'll move you around a little bit, give you a little bit of a update. And this is a spoon made out of a piece of nectarine wood. It's in the ceiling. Another one, and example of some of the other stuff we were doing. Where's the beer? In the fridge. Yeah, we'll avoid drinking the beer until we finish with these sharp objects, man. You do? Awesome. And I've been toying with making some, use like little templates and a little thin thing. All right. Food forest permaculture. Planting like a madman as of late. For wedding and greens in a month or so, I will start hot weather crops and put my citrus out March 1st. Yeah, we're not far away too. It's gonna get really hot really quick soon. Some of our fruit trees are greening up now, and I even spotted a bloom on one of the apricot trees. So usually, first part of April, we start getting that really super humid stuff. It'll be 80s and 90s and stuff, and the humidity will be, to match and stuff. So it's coming. Won't be long. Won't be long at all. Tell you the truth, I'm ready for a homegrown tomato. Don't you? Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. So, Harlan, what kind of stuff do you carve, man? Spoons or figurines or? I hear a Carolina wren or something, I think, maybe. All right. Let's see here. Make sure we don't miss anybody. Still got 23 people in the room. I appreciate y'all spending some time with me this morning. And about another 10 minutes in the shed, then we'll start working on those raised bed planters that I've been taking apart. A bunch of really old woods have been sitting out there in the piles now for a decade, two, and building raised bed planters. So, yeah, homegrown tomatoes. Yeah, nothing like a PLT with an old heirloom tomato. I don't know. I think my favorite probably still like Cherokee Purple, German Johnsons. Um, yeah, the kind that come out in all them odd shapes. All you know. The kind you never see in a grocery store. There you go. Yeah. The kind of tomato that you can walk by it from 3 feet away and still smell it. It smells like a warm summer's day. You go to the store and that stuff kind of has that waxy, opaque look, and no matter how close you put it to your nose, you don't smell anything. All right, let's see here. Foothills of Appalachia. My favorite are Cherokee. Yeah, I like the Cherokee purples too. Most unusual color, and I have seen those plants. Oh my goodness, they get big. Yeah, especially the right conditions, sunlight, moisture. Oh my goodness, juicy. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, German Johnsons. What's some of the other ones that I like? I think it was Arkansas something. And then if you want a bunch of uniform shaped tomatoes, the Parks Whoppers, beefsteakers and all that kind of stuff. That think that big as a softball. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting there. Let's push this back. Like I said, I prefer rounded ends instead of squares. I'm not beyond experimenting with any different shape or size. Pick up a piece of wood and it's got still some structure to it. It's fair game the way I look at it. Sanding it and shaping it. All right. Stan, good to see you. Yep. Happy weekend to everybody. Friday and stuff like that. So what do you think? What do you prefer? Sanded absolutely smooth, or would you still like to see some marks where it's definitely detectable that it was done by hand? I've done it both ways. And you go in the house and you're like, hey, check this one out. And wife will say, oh, there's a little nick there. Yeah, I know. I want people to see the nick. You sure? Anyway, let's break out our hook knife one more time and work on this little bit of in there. Sound like the birds are mighty happy out there today. So of course, they've been fed. It ain't storming. It's not raining. It's cloudy. A bit chilly, but and you can get a nice set of these on Amazon for about $30. You can get a hook knife, a Sloyd detail knife, and about $30. Just like anything else, you can get them from $30 to $500, depending upon what you want. All right, let's take a look at the screen here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Food forest permaculture. I went to the local farmers market and brought a few kinds of tomatoes a few years ago. The one I liked, I grew from seed from the tomatoes I bought. Never looked back. Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah. And I remember over the years, many a time, I'll like maybe cut the head off a tomato, not thinking about I want to save it or something, but I'll just throw it out there in the garden. Then 5, 6, 7 days later, you look at it as like 20 little tomato seedlings, sprouting because you've created the perfect environment. It's like 86 degrees, 78% humidity. The ground is moist. The sun's directly overhead. Yeah, it's going to grow. And like I say, you never look back. And you don't ever see the heirloom type stuff in most grocery stores. If you go to a specialty place, you probably would, but I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't think a lot of folks understand just the taste difference, you know. And looks great, Dave. The spoon, Nick's bumps at the. Notice where we are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Okay, let's see here. We got just a couple of minutes, and we'll spend a little bit of time here, a few minutes talking to people. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and like I said, I do these little spoon videos, Monday through Friday, but not every day. Then the weekends, I try to catch up on all the stuff that I said I didn't do, shouldn't done, or whatever like that, or couldn't have done. And we just try to hold these to about an hour. And coming in the next few weeks, we'll actually get out there on the chopping block and set the camera up, and we'll, take axe, hatchet, and stuff, and shape a spoon. We'll go out and find us a piece of wood, and you'll cut it into a block form, and then we'll make the spoon blank, and just kind of go step by step until we get it done. So hopefully everybody has a wonderful weekend. I appreciate all of you having spent this bit of time with me and stuff. And enjoy your weekend. Best wishes to all of you, your families and stuff, and everything. So I'd like to say good morning, happy weekend, be safe, take care from the workshop. Y'all take care. See y'all again.